You're watching Video Hits Fuzz here with Paul and Carlos from Interpol. I wanted to chat about this album, Our Love to Admire, your most recent record. It's very interesting. This is your first record that you actually recorded in New York City. How come it's the first one that you actually did in your home city for the first time?
Do you want me to field that?
Relay it.
Well, the first record, our drummer Sam had a relationship with this guy Peter Cadis, and spoke really highly of him as a dude, and said that he's got this really good studio in Connecticut. And so, we were broke and just a beginning band, and said, okay, well, that's a connection. Yeah, let's go do that. And it worked out really well. And it was a kind of funny thing to do. It's like isolating ourselves from our home and from our city, and just living in this house in Connecticut and working and living there. And it was really good at that point. And then, so for the second record, when that came around, we kind of thought that it would be really good in terms of us stepping up our game in terms of production, to work with the same gear and the same people, the same guy, so that we wouldn't have to get reacclimatized to a new setting, so that we could kind of say, like, well, we know everything here, let's go use that same stuff better, really learn from our mistakes on the first record, or not mistakes, but just learn from it. And then after that was just sort of like a torturous record to make, antics. And for the third record, we kind of realized that we were mature enough as people that we didn't need to isolate ourselves from our normal environment. We'd get the work done and still be able to go home to our own place.
Okay.
And it wouldn't just be like, party all the time and never make a record. So, and also we're just unwilling to leave New York this time around. So it was great working in the city. It was really, really nice.
Right. Well, let's chat about the album kind of lyrically and what it means, because I find it interesting with fans that they kind of relate the lyrics to themselves, and it could mean different things to different people. Do you not mind about the fact that it is debated out in the public?
No, not at all. No, I don't mind that at all. I think, I try and lyrically sort of stay true to my own experience and my own emotions, but then I think to have a lyric be resonant, it can't be too specific, so I'm also not concerned with doing anything really autobiographical. So it's sort of my experience of the human experience should have some overlap with other people's experience of the human experience. So I think I try and keep it in that vein of things that really resonate with me, and then by keeping it not so specific to events in my life, I think that often has a resonance for other people too, and that's great. And then also I don't really feel like being too obvious, so I think that the fact that people can have differing opinions is also fine, because life is sort of up for interpretation, right, by everybody.
Could we throw things out there? Could I suggest maybe what my opinions are about a song?
Absolutely.
Rest My Chemistry? Is it to do with nostalgia, perhaps?
Well, Rest My Chemistry and No I and Threesome are, in the history of my lyric writing, the most sort of obvious, like, that's what it's about.
Okay.
So Rest My Chemistry there's not too many interpretations on that one, I don't think. But there's definitely an element of nostalgia, yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right, well, right now we're going to take a look at a request of yours. Paul, what would you like to request on the show?
Wait, I did a request, isn't it, Carlos?
No, you didn't do a request.
It wasn't recorded.
The fuzzy thing?
Yeah.
We didn't record that?
No.
Get
I just
out.
wanted to make sure that you guys had a...
How long was I talking that we weren't on camera? Was it just that moment?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a shame we missed out on all that quality material.
You just have to do it again.
Okay,
How are your
well,
acting skills?
the video that I want to see is, the whole thing is Fuzzy by Grantley Buffalo. But do people do that all the time because you're called Fuzzy?
No.
No?
No,
Okay,
this is
so
the
Fuzzy
first.
by Grantley Buffalo.
Thanks so much, Paul. We'll chat with Interpol very, very soon.